Hey, this is Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management. Have you ever seen that infomercial on the workout program called Insanity? I was watching that not long ago and I saw a couple minutes of that and I thought, don't people know that if they buy this program, they're going to have to work out like those guys do? Now, tens of thousands of those programs have been purchased and never opened. They've got the big dream and they buy the program and the program comes and all of a sudden they're hit with the fact that this is insane. Tens of thousands of those programs have been purchased and one DVD comes out, goes into the DVD player, and that's the last that gets used. Now, what happens then? You're discouraged and you go look for a stack of donuts. I've got a strategy that always works, and it not only will help you with your physical conditioning, but you can use this same strategy to get your practice in shape. And in this next segment, I'll take you through it. In fact, we're going to go into the 5-Star conference room and I'm going to chart it out on the whiteboard so we can really use this. So why don't you join me there in just a couple seconds. So here's the setup for this particular piece. Every year, there are millions of people that buy health club memberships or they buy a fitness program like Insanity, and they never do anything with it. They've got the big dream, they want to change, but they end up getting a strategy that's just got failure written all over it. But let me tell you what also happens. Every year, people spend thousands and thousands of dollars on training in order to get a change in their practice, and they might sign up with somebody who's got the Insanity-like program, and you think that a 3,000 patient visit a week practice would be a great idea, and that's a fraction of 1%. So I'm going to give you a strategy today that works for physical conditioning, number one, and number two, it works for practice conditioning, and you can have consistent growth that will surprise, delight, and thrill you. And I'll cover that in the very next segment. Somebody I know really, really well bought this Insanity program, never got out of the box. And I found out later that literally thousands and thousands of people buy the program because they have the big dream of getting fit. They see all those young, attractive, fit, healthy people exercising and think, that's what I'm going to be. So they buy this crazy, insane strategy. But there are millions of people who buy programs or join health clubs and never do anything with it. And it's because it's an unworkable strategy. I'm going to give you a workable strategy, one that you can look forward to. And so let me take you through it and I'll explain it here. Number one, consistency. Not any one particular workout, not any one particular exercise, but consistency is the key. Even if you just get your gear on and you go down to the club, or you have your workout stuff at your house, you just go down and you hop on the Total Gym, or you hop on the treadmill, or you hop on the Stairmaster. You go, you do it. You set aside the time. You make that time sacred, and you just go. Now, one of the things that's going to war against being consistent is that if your workout becomes a big bad bully and you have to lift too many weights and you're trying to impress somebody else who's across the gym or some other guy who's a bigger lifter than you, pretty soon it's painful. The more pain that you have, the less likely it's going to be fun. Now, when it becomes consistent, when you know you can find the gym on a regular basis, and you go and your workout doesn't beat you up, you actually have fun. I have several things that I do that are fun for me. I have a consistent program that I do. I don't let myself add more weights because I know that I've done that in the past and I kind of get overburdened with my own workout. But I also see the friends that I know at the club. Hi Lisa, hi David, how are you doing? Hi Eric. So it's social, and so if it's consistent and it's fun, you'll build the habit. Now, consistent training, consistent office meeting, consistent weekly training is so important. Some people just train when they get into trouble, And so the staff thinks we're training because we suck. And that's probably correct, is that you're training because some statistic is terrible. You should train whether your statistics are bad or good. Those who do have good statistics. And then have fun training. And if you're having fun training, you can have the habit for everybody involved. Now, fun. We've done crazy things like we've had objection bees. And here's what I mean. All of my DCs and my CAs are memorizing patient objections and our answers to those objections. And we all got together at a big training time, and it was like a spelling bee, only it was an objection bee. You can make training fun. Now, it has to work. In other words, this isn't just get together and party. This is a specific agenda. We're working on things that will help us with our day one, our day two, our returning visits, our reexamination, re-report visits, our new patient orientation class visit. We're working on a technique. We're working on handling objections. So it has to work. If it works and it's fun, it'll be a great team building exercise. It'll be a great team building exercise. And then finally, if it works and you're consistent, it will make tremendous profit. It'll show up in your practice. What I want for you is for you to have a culture where when a brand new CA comes in and that CA is being trained by your lead CA, and the lead CA says, that's just what we do here at Sound Chiropractic Center. We have regular training. We have an office meeting on Monday, or we have an office meeting on Thursday morning, and you can look to Dr. Lloyd to be consistent. It's our habit to train, but the habit isn't bad because it's fun. We really do have fun, and we have fun as a team. And you can bring questions to the meeting because Dr. Lloyd wants to know what we need. We're going to work on the stuff that helps us help more people have more fun and be more successful. And this is a very, very well-run business because we're consistent, we have fun, and it works. Now, if you do that in your practice, if you do that in your physical conditioning, you can look forward to the entire process. My son kind of kids me because I've said, fall in love with the process and the results are assured. If you fall in love with consistent fun and productive training or tuning up your practice, the results are assured. This is Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management. I'd love to see you consistent. I'd love to see you having fun. And I know that works. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.